Let me ask you something. How often do you get good enough sleep that you jump out of bed and feel energetic and excited about spending that energy and utilizing it perfectly? Very rarely. And how often do you just keep laying on bed doing nothing, knowing that you have to go to sleep early? Well, mostly. Today in this video, I'm going to explain to you everything you need to know about sleep and how you can fall asleep quickly. So watch this full video and there's a bonus tip in the end. So make sure to stick till the end and make sure to take notes if possible so you don't forget. Let's get back into our video. See, sleep is very important and crucial for the human body and mind. Well, obviously. See, when you are sleeping, your energy levels are being recharged and your damaged cells are being repaired so you can feel energetic the next morning. Lying on bed watching YouTube videos and scrolling through Instagram and TikTok, not knowing that how these blue screens can cause us serious sleep deprivation. During the caveman days, we didn't have stuffs like watches, alarm devices, screens, or any caffeine. We just depended only on the one source of time, that was the light, aka the sun. We would wake up when the sun came up early in the morning and we would go to bed when it was setting. So we couldn't possibly go against it because there was no hunting at night because no one can see anything at night. So the only choice that the humans could do back then was just to sleep. Our mind is the art of 6 billion years according to the scientific study, and it is always adapting to the current events and evolving through the centuries, through decades. But in the modern day, because of the screens, because of the news, and because of the bullshit out there, our minds are constantly distracted and stimulated. We can do anything with just a touch of buttons and get anything, so our mind are always active to get stimulated at all times, and this is not the only reason we can't fall asleep either. Some of the other reasons include taking too much nap, eating heavy at night, not moving your body too much, and drinking too much caffeine, and watching devices while going to sleep, and having anxiety and depression. These are all the cause for the lack of sleep deprivation. There may be more, but it doesn't really matter. But you have to realize that lack of sleep can have a major impact on our health and on our mind, because lack of sleep and sleep deprivation can cause us to be less productive at work, feel tired during the day, and be unhappy with our relationships. If sleep is so important, the question is, why isn't everyone taking it so seriously? It is because of the modern day conditioning. We are conditioned to believe that getting less sleep can get you ahead of your work, and consuming caffeine enough can make you productive at your studies, blah blah blah, all this bullshit. The opposite of what you should be doing. If you want a good rest, if you want a good sleep and wake up feeling energetic the next morning, there are certain steps and procedure that you have to follow, and it's a non-negotiable to fall asleep quickly. Number one is no screen. When you are going to sleep, make sure that there are no screen near you or any devices around you anymore, because when you are going to sleep, your mind is constantly craving for the dopamine for consuming content or consuming the text messages. Case scenario is just switch it off and keep it somewhere else. But if you have a reason to use it for alarm or something like that, just buy a alarm clock if you have money, or if you don't, just make sure to put it on airplane mode and set an alarm for the day. Because according to the scientists, the blue screen emitted from the mobile devices can disrupt our circadian rhythm, which is crucial for our human body to get sleep faster and get more deep sleep. The second thing is light. As I mentioned above, in the caveman days, that light is very crucial for the human body, so make sure to get enough light during the morning and in the evening for 30 minutes to about an hour, so that your circadian rhythm can be adjusted perfectly for the day. And after a few days, you will notice that you will start going to bed early and you will start feeling sleepy in the evening or at the night, and you will wake up in the morning without an alarm at the same time when you emitted the morning sunlight. Because once the circadian rhythm gets adjusted to the light, the rising of the light and the falling of the light, it doesn't need anything else like alarm clocks or watches to remind you that it's time to go sleep or it's time to wake up. And make sure that you get a perfect daylight, not the light from the home or from the blue screens from the phone. get a perfect daylight in the open, in the terrace or in the garden. And if you live in very rainy areas where there isn't much sun or many much light, just spend time walking, or just spend time in the garden or somewhere open for just longer, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. And the third thing is energy. If you want to wake up feeling energetic, first you have to be tired enough while going to the sleep, because sleep is crucial for recharging your body's energy. So if you aren't tired enough, your body cannot recharge the energy, so therefore you will stay awake every night. So while going to sleep, make sure that you are tired enough so that your body naturally craves for rest and makes you fall asleep quickly without you needing to do anything from the exterior side of your life. So to do this, make sure to exercise for at least 30 minutes a day, or maybe go for a walk, do yoga, do stretching, anything physically, but make sure just it makes you tired for the day, tone of the day. Maybe you might argue that you will come from a hectic day from your classes or from your work. That's perfectly fine. But make sure you are tired enough, your mind is tired enough so that it naturally craves for sleep. When fourth thing is food. When you are going to sleep, make sure that you aren't consuming any food or fluids before 2 to 3 hours of going to the bed, because consuming food and digesting while sleeping can disrupt your sleep routine, because the energy that your body has, it has to spend on digesting the food instead of repairing the cells and giving you energy for the next tone of the day. Make sure not to eat anything before 3 hours going to the bed, or best case scenario, do not eat anything after 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. Or maybe you can eat just a light meal, not too heavy, just maybe light meal. Any fruits or vegetables are fine. Fifth thing is thinking. When you are in bed, you might be thinking about your future or your past, which leads to anxiety and depression. So you just lay in bed, just thinking about all the thoughts, all the bad thoughts of what you are going to be doing in the future, what happened to you in the past, or maybe your parents scolded you or the teacher scolded you. Anything that is, you have to get rid of all these negative thoughts while you are going to sleep, because these negative thoughts can make your sleep disrupt and make you stay awake for the night. So what you should be doing is at least meditate for 15 minutes while going to sleep. And the last thing is subconscious mind. This is a bonus tip. When after doing all the steps mentioned above, when you're finally relaxed and tired enough to go to sleep, just spend 5 to 10 minutes just doing a positive affirmation, visualization, or any kind of positive thinking that you can come up with. Because positive, because as you are relaxing and when you go to bed, your subconscious mind is active, and this is the highest highest form of intelligence out there in the human body ever in the history of human mankind. So when you're sleeping, your subconscious mind is just working on your heartbeats or making your body breathe and helping in digestion, and while it's active you can make it perform any task. So best case scenario, affirm every day while going to the sleep for 5 to 10 minutes at night that I like myself, I am confident, I am the best. So these are some small quick tips that you can follow to fall asleep quickly. The first one is don't take too much naps during the day, and don't take caffeine after 3 p.m. And have the same schedule every day, every single day, even if it's weekends or weekdays. Make sure your room is cold and dark enough. So maybe if you got enough money, you can buy a mattress with the luxury feature of sleep tracking, or cooling the bed at a certain temperature. Use warmer LED bulbs after 6 p.m. If you get bored while going to sleep, at least try reading a book, or maybe meditating or doing stretching, anything that doesn't stimulate your mind. After waking up, do a little bit of stretching and drink water, and you can start the tone of your day. So that's all for the today's video, guys. Thank you for watching the video. So I hope you all liked it. And over the past couple months, I have been doing some many different things about how you can get a good enough sleep and get a very good deep sleep. So I hope you apply all these procedure steps so you can also fall asleep quickly and get a good deep sleep. So thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure to share it, subscribe it, and maybe even comment what you want to see the next. Comment what video you expect from free me the next. And if you want a small coaching from me, you can message me on Instagram or email me through the email in my bio, and you can get a free coaching from me for an hour. And thank you for watching again.